Hello, thanks for stopping by. Today we've got a couple of harvest ales, kind of a real seasonal thing, sort of around harvest time, end of August, September. And I was very forcefully reminded yesterday of the fact that it's harvest time. We went to a friend's barbecue and the host and hostess were dressed up as a corn on the cob and a carrot respectively. It was funny, it was pouring down with rain, we had the barbecue anyway. Mr. Corn on the Cob ended up scaring a couple of children so badly they had to be taken home. One of the little girls, her face paint ran horribly. She ended up looking like the Joker in the Dark Knight. Face paint all peeling off, running down her face. Inconsolable, had to be taken home, terrified by Mr. Corn on the Cob. It's their photo that was at the start of the video, by the way. So anyway, it's harvest time. We have Sierra Nevada Harvest Ale and JW Lee's Harvest Ale. Two very, very different kind of takes on the genre. So this has got a little bit missing from it, I must admit, to having had a cheeky snifter before we got going. Sierra Nevada Harvest Ale, it's a green hop ale, and what that means is that the hops are taken straight from the harvest, straight to the brew kettle, thrown in without being dried, and so what you get are all the lovely kind of hop resins, just absolutely as fresh as they can be, transferred into the beer, and what you get, slightly bigger, floral, slightly orangey aroma to it, orange pith there. Oh, that's lovely. So what you've got, the lovely fresh hops are just giving the beer, and Sierra Nevada beers have a kind of a great hop character to them anyway, but the Harvest Ale just has a little bit, the hops are just kind of turned up to 11, a little bit more bitter, a little bit more orangey, slightly feral and catty. There's something a little bit dirty about fresh hops that I really, really love. It's the same thing, kind of, I guess, like truffles can be slightly dirty or anyway, I'm not going to go too much into that. The Sierra Nevada Hop Ale, fantastic. It's like Sierra Nevada with the hops just turned up a little bit louder. Absolutely fantastic. Now, JW Lee's Harvest Ale, a completely different kettle of fish altogether. As you can see, it's very kind of still and flat. We haven't got much of a head on it at all compared to the Sierra Nevada. That's because partly it's much, much stronger. So we're looking at about 5.5–6% here. The JW Lee's Harvest Ale, we're up to about 11.5%. Now the Harvest Ale is, the JW Lee's Harvest Ale is kind of brewed every year as a celebration of the harvest. It's got the best malts, the best hops that they can get, and it's designed to be kind of laid down for a year or two just to develop. Now this vintage I think is the 2006, yeah, that's right. So it's had a couple of years on it already. And it's got a lovely kind of spirity, cognac-y nose to it. A little bit of kind of dried fruit, sort of figgy, datey. Sweetness. Oh, that's fantastic. Sweetness on the palate, all the way through. And then a lovely kind of sultana, fig character to it. A little bit of warming from the alcohol, as you might expect. It's nearly 12%. So absolutely lovely. This is going to be great with, yeah, that just keeps going and going. Yeah, figs, sultanas, bitter orange in there. That's going to be fantastic with some strong cheddar. That's going to be for later. It really needs to be appreciated slowly, drunk very slowly. This is going to be fantastic mid-afternoon quaffing now. We've got some sandwiches on the way. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to look forward to drinking this lovely huge bottle of beer. So I'm going to say cheers. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.